Understand the different types of widgets. In this video, we're going to understand the different types, whether they're user-focused or team-focused, whether or not they're in the category around planning or tracking work, the build, test, and release cycles, or some kind of informational content, or links to other subsites or URLs. So we're going to look at widgets, and we're also going to look at the marketplace. So let's quickly understand the difference between the on-premise Team Foundation Server, say 2008 team, or the Visual Studio Team Services. Now, if you log in, what you'll see is that you're able to decide whether or not you're connected to the on-premise or a collection which is in the cloud, which I will show you as we do the installation. But it's worth noting that they're both different installations. So first of all, we talked a little bit about those widget categories. And most of these widgets which you can see here are installed by default. So therefore you can choose or customize whether or not you're looking at a burn down or, say for instance, a burn up, or you're looking at cycle time or lead time. So you can choose how you want to represent that information. Okay, so taking Team Foundation Server 2018 as the first example, we have our custom team tab. Now we're wanting to add some more widgets from the marketplace. The marketplace, as you can see, is in the top right hand corner, and you have two choices, either to browse marketplace or manage the extensions. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with searching for, and as you can see here, we've got either on-premise, which is what it's now defaulted to, or cloud. So we're going to do on-premise, and what I'm going to search for is dashboard widgets. And as you can see, it's now connected me to the TFS instance which I've got. So if I quickly search, what we will get by the results of the marketplace is a whole stack of available ones which we can filter on. So let me just quickly pick one of these out. So say for the analytics component, I can quickly click on the analytics component, and then what will happen is it will ask me where I'd like to install this. Now by default, you can see that it's going to be installing it to my Team Foundation Server IP. So I'm just going to click install, and what we'll see is that we're redirected from the marketplace now locally onto our instance team collection, and then select what we want to use. So we're going to click to install, and now we're good to go. Okay, let's do that same thing, but this time we're just going to go straight to clicking on the widget, and we don't see the one we want, so we go to the extension gallery. This will launch up the marketplace and start searching for the dashboard widgets with the tag. We could add the same ones as far as we could add the insight, but in this case we're going to search for ones that we're going to install on the cloud instance, and then we're going to go down and look for the one that we want to use. So say for instance I want to use the New Relic one, and then I'm going to click get it free. It now selects my Visual Studio Team Services account, and then it allows me to install it. Now I could download it for the previous version and then just use the install locally, but in this case I've now done the New Relic one. I can proceed back to my account. In the next video we're going to create queries to get the data that you want.